Hey guys, Matt with Mancor here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over our latest install, the Korbanth and 89 Sabers Fallen V2 from the Fallen Order video game. All right, and here we have our Fallen V2 by 89 Sabers and Korbanth. The Saber itself arrives in its pretty standard box with the black textured lid, a little bit of gold and red leaf lettering with the 89 Sabers logo on the top and the side. If we go ahead and remove the top here, which slides off, we'll reveal our Saber. Now, first thing you'll notice is this Saber has been weathered. At the end of the video, there'll be a link which covered how we did this, but we went for a little bit of a darker kind of Sith vibe. The Saber itself will include a couple different pieces that come uninstalled, but we've got our emitter shield section. This will slide over the emitter that gives it its unique look. We have our handle and pommel section. In the Fallen Order video game, the Saber originally starts out as a double-edged lightsaber that actually gets cut in half, so you can see how the damaged end of the Saber looks. We added some red and black wiring just for aesthetic purposes, and you can also see our pommel section here that has been exposed. Next up, we have our emitter and switch section, which come as one unit. This is where the shields will attach onto. We've got our main activation switch, auxiliary switch, as well as our chassis. Now our chassis is made by Goth 3D Designs. This is a really nice high-end chassis that I purchased off Shapeways. Houses a removable 18650 battery. We've got our kill switch to activate and deactivate the board. 28mm bass speaker, as well as our CFX board. Additionally, we have a little bag with some of our greeblies, which can be added on and glued on to specific parts of the Saber. On top of that, we have our blade plug, pretty standard blade plug, nothing special. One last thing before we put this Saber together, if you're watching this video and been led here through the eBay link, that I do have two Sabers for sale, and there is a variant on the second one which has a different chassis system than the Goth 3D Shapeway design. Still gonna have the 18650 removable battery, still with a 28mm bass speaker. The kill switch will be located on the side, and the biggest difference is that the board is actually protected up here within the switch section of the hilt itself. And how to access that is you're going to spin this around to the back. You're going to want to loosen this top set screw. That will is what is actually holding this chassis in place. So loosening that will allow the chassis to slide out. You pull it out this way and you can have access to the CFX board as you pull it out. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this installed and see what it looks like. All right, and here we have the Fallen V2 all put together. Again, you can see that I definitely went for a darker kind of Sith vibe. Now, first and foremost, kind of the most distinctive feature on the blade itself is this emitter section with these emitter shields. Gives it its very unique look. Coming down to the handle, you can see we went with our standard black and some weathering around where this Saber actually was cut in half. Now, to access the internals of this Saber, simply just spin the handle off, and you can see we have access to our chassis. Now we'll go ahead and flip the kill switch. This will give power to the board, and go ahead and slide this back on. So to activate the blade, all we have to do is press and release the main activation button, and you can hear it's got a nice glow. Now, if we take a look at our blade plug, you can see got a nice little ring going around the blade plug. Simply press it again to deactivate. While the blade's not activated, we can go ahead and hold down the auxiliary switch.
Sound bank selection.
activate a different sound font. Okay, there you have it. That's a very quick overview of our latest install. I've got my best friend's son over here, and we're gonna go ahead and pop a blade in this and let him demo it and see this hilt in action. All right, and there you have it, our quick overview of our Fallen Order V2 by 89 Sabers and Korbanth. Hope you guys liked the video and found this informative. Remember to like, subscribe, comment down below, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Later.